we need to put, you know, is it beyond maintenance? You know, we keep putting money into it and you're just trying to maintain it, and it just seems like it's getting worse and worse. So we look at those streets as a priority. We also look at capacity projects. So we're looking at, okay, it's congested. Do we need to widen? Do we need to add a couple more lanes? Do we, you know, so we look at capacity, we look at congestion, we look at the condition of the roadways. We also look at intersections, mobility. Is this an intersection where we need to add a right turn lane or a left turn lane or a dual left? What are some things we can do to improve our intersections? So we look at those things too. We look at accidents. You know, we take a look at our accidents and see how, is this a dangerous intersection? So all of those factors go into how we list priorities for a bond election. So yes, ma'am, some of them are difficult, but some of them are just simply, the roadway just needs to be rebuilt as is.
Well, follow-up question. According to what you just told me, Oakwood has been placed up for the bond issue twice.
Yes, ma'am.
And both times, nobody voted for it.
Yes, ma'am.
So, if you have a bad street in your area, and you think something needs to be done for it, and it goes up for the bond committee, you need to go and advocate before the bond committee to get that street to rise to the top.
Yes, ma'am.
And so, that's something to think about. If you've got a street in your area that's bad, you need to go and advocate for it.
Well, I have a question. When you resurface a roadway, and I found this on Oakwood, I didn't realize it, but I asked about it. The people that were doing the work were trainees. They were training them. One of the biggest problems at Oakwood and Randallville is they did not increase or put a shim in for the manhole covers. You've got a hole that's 5 inches deep in the middle of the street, 2 of them. Do you do that when you resurface road? Do you put that shim or whatever's required to bring it up to the surface
Yes,
of the
sir.
road that you're?
Typically, we would, if need to, you adjust the manholes to where it's flush. I'd have to look to see what the deal was on that. I'm not sure, you know, why that wasn't done if that's the case. But typically, you would adjust the manhole cover if you need to, so it's flush.
This had to be they sell these, I'm acquainted with the fact that
It's
they
been
sell these
rebuilt.
shims of different heights.
Yes, sir.
So you can bring it back to the surface if you resurface the road.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And that hasn't been done, but they were, I thought they were actually going to resurface the road, but they were doing it for trainees. They were showing them how to do this. That's what I understand at the time they were doing.
Yes, sir.
To expand on what Joanne said about advocating for what you want, on the 2014 bond issue, Polly Webb was not one of the major streets, was not on the list. WeCAN went over the bond committee and told them that's what the need was, and showed them that's why kids were walking to school on that deal. Got the aid of a couple of city council members, and we got it approved. So yes, Joanne, we need to go on, when there is a bond committee and you have a project, you can go with permission and address the bond committee and talk about it.
Does WeCAN get somebody on that bond committee?
Not on the last one, we did not have. On the previous one, we did have. Wayne James was on the 2014. On the last one, we did not, but we had good applicants. A good friend of mine, Val Gibson, was on the committee. Other questions? Thank you.
Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, most definitely.
And is there a way that we can go online and find this?
It's not online, but I can send it to you.
Okay.
I can send it to you.
Okay, I would appreciate that. Thank you, Keith.
All right.